Hey folks, welcome to Serve and Grow Rich. By the end of this video, this page of numbers is going to make total sense to you. Basically, it's how to keep track of how much money you earn at your restaurant job and create a day-by-day saving system so that at the end of the month, you have something to show for all your hard work. Stay with the video. We actually do it with handwriting, and it's not that neat, but it will make a lot of sense. All you need to know is that you can save as much as $16,000 in 1 year from your current restaurant job by following the ideas in this video, and eventually your calendar pages will look just like the one you see here. Hello and welcome to the single sheet of paper that I used to save $16,000 in 14 months from a regular run-of-the-mill restaurant job. And you'll see that it's nothing more than a simple calendar. And I've literally taught this program to people on the back of those cheesy paper placemats you still find in some restaurants. And the idea is simple. It starts with the notion that one of the greatest things about the restaurant business can also be a really big detriment, and that is that you walk with cash every night. Ask any waiter, waitress, or bartender exactly how much they made last month. Not many can tell you. And I realized that after years of working in the restaurant business, I was in that same boat. So what I decided to do was set up a monthly calendar on a piece of paper and literally write in the shifts I had to work, what the day and the hours. At the end of the shift, I would write down exactly how much I made. Let's say I made $132 on the first shift. Now the bottom left-hand corner is the most important portion of this system. I immediately put aside 10% or $13. And the second number I'll explain in a moment, but let's just say it's going to be $13. We go to the second shift of the week, and again, I write down the dollar amount that I walked with. Let's say it's $143. We're starting the week off strong. In the lower left-hand corner, I write $14 because I'm going to save 10% of what I earn, slash. Now here's where it gets interesting. I take the $14 from Wednesday and add it to the previous $13 I saved, and that gives me my running total for the week. So far for the week, I've saved $27. And this number right here is what becomes your motivation for going to a job that is hard and draining and all of, the fun stuff that we know and love about the restaurant business. Going to the third shift, I write down again how much I made. Let's say I make $112. Well, in the lower left-hand corner, I write $11, slash. Again, we go to our running total. 27 plus 11 is going to be $38. Go to the fourth shift. Let's say we make $108 because we got sent home early or it was slow or whatever. Lower left-hand corner, put aside $10, slash. 10 plus 38 is 48. You see how this works? Again, on Saturday, we do the same thing. We have a great night, make $188, and we're feeling good. So we put aside $19, 10% of the 188, slash. 19 plus 48 is going to yield a $67 savings for the week. Now, over here in the far right column, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to write down $67 for the total amount saved. And let's see, that's going to mean that we made $275, $387, $487, $495, $595, $683. We made $683 for the week. That's mental math. I did it on the fly. I'll check it once I pause the video. So now these columns on the right really become important. What I'm going to do now is actually pause the video and fill out the rest of the calendar so you can see how this looks at the end of a full calendar month. And what you're going to find as you move forward in this system is you're going to learn to live on 90% of what you earn here. And this $67 right here, whatever the number is for you, becomes your motivation. It becomes the thing you're working for. You can pay down your bills, you can save for something good, you can save for something fun, or you can just save. So now let me pause the video and I'll be back in just a few. And sorry about the handwriting, but I'm using a tablet and a computer screen, so I'm not going to be teaching any tutorials for handwriting. But what I've done is make each shift the same. Okay, so we made $132 the first Monday, we made it $132 on the second Monday. Down here, again, we save $13. We do a slash. Okay, that means we made $13, saved $13 for the day, saved $13 for the week. But the second slash is where we carry over the previous week's earnings of $67, or the previous week's savings of $67, and add the 13. So now we have $80 saved after 6 shifts of work. Again, on the second Tuesday, we make $143. As I'm tracing here, we save 14 in the lower left-hand corner. We do a slash. That means we've saved $27 for the week so far. We do a second slash. Our savings for the month are now $94. And we just continue so that at the end of the month, we've now got rather at the end of the week, we now have $134 saved. We repeat it for the third week, where we can see we've earned $2,049, but we've saved $201. The fourth full week, we earn the same amount of money. We have now earned $27.32 for the month, but our savings are $268. And then we've got this oddball Monday that runs, and you can see I only did the calendar days for this specific month we're working on. So again, we make $132, right? Save 13 in the lower left-hand corner, slash 13 for the week, and 281 for the month. Now $281 saved in 1 month times 12 equals $3,372 saved for the year. You can save $3,000 from a regular restaurant job in 12 months. You can save this amount of money very, very easily. And you'll find once you start using this system that you're going to be more excited about work, and your top line revenue, how much money you make, is going to increase month to month, because you're going to want to increase the lower left-hand corner, the amount you put aside every single shift. You'll also find that you're respecting the money you earn a little bit more. You're not squandering it so much. You literally put aside that 10% every shift. And I'll tell you, one of the biggest things you really should do is that no matter how tired you are, no matter how badly you smell or aggravated you are at the end of your shift, that you literally pull out this piece of paper and fill it out. That is your payoff. That is how you earn a profit working in a restaurant job. Literally, day by day, filling out this sheet, which is yours, and really the record of what you're doing and how much money you're both making and saving. And you're going to find that you really should be able to save between $3,000 and $5,000 a year from a regular old restaurant job just by following this Serve and Grow Rich system. I used it to put aside money and then pursue a writing career. I was actually able to take a 3-year trip with the money I had saved using this system from a regular restaurant job. So I hope that you follow my scribbles and that you find it useful enough to try out for your own. Try it for a couple of months, and I think you're going to find that you're going to like it, that you're going to use it, that you'll save money and you'll feel better both about your job, and you'll make more money, so that sooner or later the 10% you're putting aside, it'll just wind up being extra, which is a really great feeling. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to watch the other videos we have on this channel that show the tips on how to make more money in your current restaurant job.